Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you have your post notification bell turned on so that you'll be notified every time I drop another video. Also guys, make sure you click the link in the description down below. Follow me on all my social media accounts. I'm about to do this Q&A for you guys. I asked y'all to send me a couple questions. A lot of the questions were similar, but I just want to say thank y'all for respecting the fact that I'm at peace with myself. I'm not bringing in any negativity or anything like that. And these questions literally, I don't even have to go into details. Just thank y'all. If I had enough time to upload these questions along with this video, I would. They all here. And there's more to come. So, let me choose. Are you ever going to do a home tour? I've thought about it a lot. Not really. I'm past that stage of always wanting to show my accomplishments and things like that. Like, I'm past it because people in my real life, they celebrate me. Like, people on the internet, they will downplay your accomplishments. They'll make it seem like you're not doing nothing. And no, I'd rather not. When I start feeling better, cause I've been exhausted, girl. Like, my body has been so tired. I may do a cooking video, but that's about it. I don't really feel the need to show my house. Like, that's my personal space. That's for me and my children and my family. And that's it. How do you get through life after all the hurts you've been through? People were supposed to love you. Well, to be honest with you, I always tell myself, especially when I find myself getting mad over things I have no control over, I always try to tell myself, nothing really happens to you. It happens for you. So whatever you're going through right now, it may not make sense, but later on down the line, it will. And I'm pretty sure I'll be saying thank you. Thank you that I didn't stay in situations that was bad for me and my children. Thank you that I once upon a time went through financial struggles, because now I'm here. And if it wasn't for me learning through financial struggles, I wouldn't be here. Thank you for bringing in disloyal people in my life, because now I've gotten to where I'm at and I don't want to bless those people that were fake and disloyal. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I will be saying that. And I'm pretty sure there's someone out there that can relate to what I'm saying as well. How are you doing with being pregnant with 2 little boys? You make it look easy. Well, thank you, because it's definitely not easy. I do the best I can to get them on a schedule. They're all on the same sleep schedule. Like 8 o'clock, we all up in the bed because I get up extremely early. I cook them breakfast every morning. And I'm not talking about no little breakfast either. I'm cooking cinnamon toast, sausages, eggs, bacon, grits. If anybody talks to me on the phone early in the morning, you're going to hear some pots stirring, okay? And then, baby Drake, he has his, where he eats oatmeal or, oatmeal cereal with his milk and stuff like that. Cause, he's transitioning over to a lot of the good solid foods that we eat, but of course organic and a lot healthier. So, the main thing that I realized that I was having trouble with my boys was cause Dion's very active, and whenever he would go to sleep during the day, Baby Drake would be up. Or if Baby Drake would go to sleep during the day, Dion would be up. So I could never find the time to go to sleep. So what I've learned to do is to make sure that I get everybody out the house. We're doing something every day. I don't care if you going outside playing, running yourself down. Dion, I don't care if you playing in dirt. Put it all in your hair. everything. I don't care, because I'm going to wash your hair, give you a good bath after you eat dinner, and your behind's going to be knocked out. So the key to, like, when you have multiple kids is get out of the house as much as you can. Like, if you don't, like, I know a lot of these things, because it's summertime, like these carnivals and things like that are very expensive. So even if it's just walking them to the park or taking them to the park, that's free. You don't have to, spend any money or whatever. Their kids, they'll be happy with whatever. Tossing a ball with them in the yard. Just getting them, especially because I got Cam is 10. But especially if you have a child my age, like sometimes all they want to do is sit in the house and play video games and be on their phone and the internet all day. And we all know as parents, the internet is not the most safest spot to be ever. So when we out, like, we not on our phones. Like, if my phone ring, I may answer and say I'll call you back, or I'll shoot a text and say, with the boys, I'll call you back. So making time for them, I do feel like it's essential that they eat a big healthy breakfast, so that they just won't be like hungry until like lunchtime. We eating sandwiches, something like that, something light. For dinner, the biggest dinner I've cooked so far for them was chicken and dressing, collard greens, and candy yams. And I was either gonna do some like barbecue chicken, or I was gonna do the ribs, but I got tired, I ain't gonna lie. But we did have a feast, and we ate off there for at least 2 days before I was like, okay. But anyways, I know I kind of drug out that response, but it's a lot easier than you think. You can do it. Will you let us know what the sex of your beautiful baby will be? Of course. Yeah. I'm not sure when though, because like I said, I want my gender reveal to be something really special, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna have a baby shower or not, but yeah, I just I want this gender reveal to be something like really special. I'm gonna tell y'all now, I want to have a crawfish boil and a fish fry. And because we was just with a lot of my family members this past weekend. We had a lot of fun. And like when all of my family come together, like we be showing out. It's nothing but fun, laughter, like all of that. Okay, so I'm probably gonna end up doing a crawfish boil, because I think crawfish should be back next month or whatever. So even if I don't do it like next month, anytime like soon, like I'm not in no hurry. You guys will get a gender reveal. I just don't know when. But I just want to make sure that I got the right person to decorate it. Are you in a good mental space? I feel like, to be truthfully honest and transparent when it comes to your mental space, because I used to always, like, whenever people would ask me that, I used to always say I'm in a good space mentally. But that's so unrealistic, because life happens, right? Life happens with your health. Life happens with family members. Like I just went through, burying one of my really close uncles. He was very, very close with everybody in our family last month. That took a toll on my mental. Being pregnant, single mother of about to be 4, that can take a toll on you. Just going through the emotions of being pregnant again, like that could really take its toll on you. Just everyday life things. And then, of course, you always gonna have somebody that feels like I'm gonna try to make your life a living hell. So with all of that, I would say, like, I feel like everybody's mental is kind of up and down, which is why, like, it's very important for us to protect our peace as much as possible. Like, and by doing so is you don't have to watch everything that's negative. And that's not even necessarily like about me or even you. Like, it could be movies that you're watching that could trigger your mental. You don't got to respond to everything either. Like, I'm learning that, like, the older I get, I am learning that there is so much power in being silenced. And I know a lot of times, like, because I was tricked to believe at such a young age that you need to always stand up for yourself, which is true. But it's a time and a place for everything. Like, like, unless you get subpoenaed to court and gotta go up on a stand to protect yourself and save yourself, that's different. If it's just like little bitty stuff like rumors or somebody down talking you or degrading you, you don't gotta respond to that stuff. It really is power in being silent. At a young age, I was tricked. Like, when I say tricked, because people made me feel like, well, if you don't say nothing, then whatever the other person is saying about you is 100% true, and you must have done it, and you must have said this, and like, that's not necessarily true. Some people just really, like, is just want to just move on with their life. Like, sometimes people just really want to protect their mental space. That's it. That's all. That doesn't mean, like, because Beyonce is the queen of ignoring rumors. Like, that doesn't mean that just because she's quiet that everything that everybody said about her is true. No, it just means that she doesn't have time for the foolishness, and the people that's gonna believe whatever is gonna believe it, and the people that's not is not. Like, I'm just at that point in my life to where so much weirdness is going on in the world. Like, so many, like, deaths, like unexpected deaths. Like, DC Young Fly's wife, like, her passing away, like, that really bothered me because she was so beautiful. So beautiful. And I just know that she wasn't on that operation table for herself. It was because the internet was constantly beating her down. And let's be real, things that we do to change ourselves, fix our teeth, our bodies, whatever, like, it's not for us. Like, I had a person tell me that if they was on an island by themselves, they would not purchase a Bentley. Like, you only do things for other people. And I don't want to fall victim to that ever. So, but that's either here or there. So, mentally, it's like up and down. Like, I'm not really, like, at a place where I need to be on medication or anything like that, because I'm protecting my peace. I've never been on medication before. By the grace of God, I never will be. And do I go to therapy? Yeah, I talk to someone. And, like, this started back from when I was a cop. They recommend everybody to talk to somebody that you don't know, because once you sign that paper, confidentiality, you don't have to worry about anything getting talked about with somebody else, exposed. If you do, if something like that pops up, you can sue them. So it's a lot safer for me. I realize that it's a lot safer for me to just pay a therapist to vent to and talk to, and that's what I do. Do you ever wish you could just start over? I had to put the phone down for that one. Yes, I do wish that I could start over. I wish that I could start over, but I know that the plan that God has for all of us, it's never gonna go the way that we have it planned, that we have it mapped, like, because He is in full control of our lives. And although He does give us choices, for all of the Christians out there, and all the people that are judgmental, I am not denying the fact that where we are in life, we chose to be there. But God, He gives us our paths, and whichever one we decide to take, He already knew which one we was going to choose, for one. And either path is still going to lead us to where God wants us to be. So whether we did it right the first time or we did it wrong the first time, that end goal is still going to be the same. You can either choose a route that's going to be harder, that's going to make you have setbacks to get to that, whatever God has for you, or you can choose the easy route and just go straight to it. Some of us, like myself, I have not made the best decisions in the world, but I don't regret anything, because I've gained so much, like, charisma, like, so much strength, and, like, my faith. Even though sometimes I feel like it's the size of a mustard seed, I'm reminded all the time, like, that's what God said. God said it only have to be the size of a mustard seed. So not everything is going to go the way that we plan, because there is no handbook to life. Unless you're constantly reading the Bible. But even then, it's not going to tell you which way to go. Like, that's why you have to have that connection with our Heavenly Father above. And, yeah, so that's what I tell myself. Like, I wish I could have done things differently. I know for a fact that whatever is meant for me, I'm still going to get there My path may have been, stopped with a bunch of obstacles, may have been a little delayed, but regardless, whatever path you take, whether it's right or wrong, God is still going to see you through to whatever it is that He has for you. And that can't ever be stopped by anybody. Do you know what you are having? Yes, I do. Well, kind of. So when I said that I knew before what I was having, is because I didn't like the doctor didn't tell me personally what I was having, but my mom and some other family members, they knew, and they kind of gave it up because they were just too giggly, and they kind of gave it up with their facial expression. So I know I could be wrong or whatever, but I feel like I know, and I'm not like surprised at all, but I could be wrong. So I will be confirming it with you guys whenever I find out. Will you make a video for your level up song? I like listening to this song. So again, guys, remember what I just went over in like a couple questions ago. Like sometimes your path will get delayed by, choices that we make that are not as wise at that time. But it still doesn't mean that, God isn't going to open up that door and answer your prayer. So with that being said, there is still some stuff that I plan on doing, I plan on achieving, just to say I've done it, and maybe to pursue it a little further, God's will. But right now, all I'm really focusing on is my children. First of all, getting through this pregnancy, being as healthy as I was before I even got pregnant, having a healthy baby, me being healthy. Like, before I do any thing with videos, like music videos and things like that, I really have to work hard on getting my body back to where I feel comfortable, nobody else but me. And that's gonna take at least a good 3 to 6 months, and it could be anywhere from 3 months to a year, depending on how hard I'm able to get to the gym. But what I've been doing is just every day, just setting stuff in place, putting stuff in place, because with 4 kids, I will definitely need the extra help. And so what I've been doing is just making sure that I'm preparing and planning ahead, because when I finally get back to myself, that means all the babies are pushed out. Because like I said, this will definitely be my last one. And trust me, I made sure of it, okay? Been signed on papers, okay? But so no more kids, for one. Making sure that my kids are good and healthy, and that they're at a certain age to where I feel comfortable with getting the extra help or whatever. And I'm not talking about from their fathers. I'm talking about from family members, or maybe a nanny or something like that. Once that happens, because I feel like as a mother with still big dreams and all that, you have to learn how to separate motherhood from your dreams. And so, but I don't want to say too much, because I don't want to spoil anything. But just now, I don't want to say too much, because in the past things haven't followed through because I was connected to the wrong people, or it just wasn't time. So, but in the meantime, what's meant for me will be for me. What you guys see is what you guys will see. And yeah, that's it. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for sending me questions. I was not able to answer every question. I try to keep my videos at a minimum 20 minutes. Sometimes they go a little under, a little over, whatever. But I will definitely see you guys in another video. Thank y'all for having so much patience for me, so much love for me, and believing in me, because if it wasn't for you guys, y'all don't understand. My true supporters, y'all have tremendously helped me out. I have to do a giveaway really soon. I don't know when, so don't quote me on when, but if it's nothing else, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.